Welcome to Daily Dose of Parenting. Raising little ones is a true adventure, full of joy, laughter, and let's be real, a few tantrums along the way. But those tiny humans, they sure do have a way of testing our patience, don't they? Here at Daily Dose of Parenting, we're all about creating a supportive community where we can share practical tips and advice to navigate the beautiful chaos of parenthood. We believe in empowering parents with the tools and knowledge they need to raise happy, confident, and well-adjusted kids. So if you're ready to transform those toddler meltdowns into moments of growth and connection, you're in the right place. Let's dive into some tried and true tips to help you master those toddler tantrums. All right, let's talk about staying calm. I know, easier said than done when your little one is in full meltdown mode. Trust me, I've been there. But here's the thing, when we respond with yelling or anger, it just adds fuel to the fire. Instead, try to be the calm in the storm. Take a deep breath, count to 10, whatever it takes to center yourself. Remember, you're the grown-up here, and your little one needs you to be the steady rock. A calm demeanor can work wonders in de-escalating the situation. Think of it like this, you're setting the tone for the entire interaction. Now, staying calm doesn't mean you have to be stoic or emotionless. It's okay to acknowledge your own feelings. Wow, this is a tough one. But try to do so in a calm and controlled way. Remember, you're not perfect, and that's okay. We all lose our cool sometimes. The important thing is to strive for calmness and offer yourself grace when you don't quite get there. When you approach a tantrum with a sense of calm, you're modeling emotional regulation for your child. Now, let's talk about validation. When your little one is in the throes of a tantrum, it's tempting to dismiss their feelings or tell them to stop crying. But here's the thing, those big emotions are very real to them. Instead of trying to shut down their feelings, try validating them. Get down on their level, make eye contact, and say something like, "I see that you're really upset right now." It's okay to feel frustrated. When you acknowledge their feelings, you're showing them that you understand and that their emotions matter. And here's the key, you don't have to give in to their demands to validate their feelings. You can validate their emotions without giving in to unreasonable requests. For instance, if they're throwing a fit because they want candy before dinner, you can say, "I know you really want candy right now, and that's okay. It's hard to wait, but we're having dinner soon." Validating your child's emotions doesn't mean you agree with their behavior. It simply means you're acknowledging their perspective and helping them feel seen and heard. It's about creating a safe space for them to express their emotions without judgment, which is so important for their emotional development. In the midst of a tantrum, it's crucial to strike a balance between acknowledging your child's emotions and guiding them towards calming strategies. While it's important to validate their feelings, repeatedly saying things like, "I know you're sad," can unintentionally amplify their distress. Instead, acknowledge their feelings once with empathy, and then shift the focus to calming strategies or redirection. For example, if your child is upset because they can't have a toy, you might say, "I see that you're sad because you can't have the toy right now. Let's take some deep breaths together." By doing this, you're not only validating their emotions, but also teaching them practical ways to manage their feelings. Another effective approach is to gently redirect their attention. If your child is fixated on the toy, you might say, "I understand you're upset about the toy. How about we play with your favorite puzzle instead?" This helps them move past their initial distress and engage in a different, more positive activity. Remember, the goal is to help your child feel understood, while also equipping them with tools to navigate their emotions. By finding this balance, you create a nurturing environment that fosters emotional resilience and growth. The key is to find something engaging and age-appropriate that will pique their curiosity. Think of it like this, you're not ignoring the tantrum, you're simply redirecting their energy towards something more positive. Sometimes a change of scenery can work wonders too. If you're at home, try moving to a different room or stepping outside for some fresh air. And here's a little tip. Keep a distraction toolbox handy with a few go-to items that you know capture your child's attention. This could include things like bubbles, stickers, Play-Doh, or a favorite book. Sometimes all our little ones need during a tantrum is a little love and comfort. Physical touch can be incredibly soothing for a child who's feeling overwhelmed. It releases those feel-good hormones like oxytocin that can help calm their nervous system and bring them back to a place of peace. Now, offering comfort doesn't mean giving in to their demands. It's about providing a safe and loving space for them to work through their big emotions. You can offer a hug, a gentle rub on the back, or simply hold them close. Pay attention to their cues, though. Some children find deep pressure calming, while others prefer a lighter touch. If your child is resistant to physical touch, that's okay. Respect their boundaries and try other calming techniques like soft singing or reading a favorite book. The key is to create a sense of connection and let them know that you're there for them, no matter what. Remember, even amidst a tantrum, your love and presence are powerful tools for calming and reassuring your child. Those little moments of connection can make a world of difference in helping them feel safe and secure. Now, while it's important to be understanding and comforting, it's equally important to set clear boundaries. Toddlers need boundaries to feel secure and understand what's expected of them. Think of it like a fence around a playground. It keeps them safe while still allowing them to explore and play. When setting boundaries, be clear, concise, and consistent. Use simple language they can understand, and avoid giving too many warnings or making empty threats. For example, instead of saying, "If you don't stop throwing your toys, you're going to time out," try something like, "We use gentle hands with our toys. If you throw them again, you'll need to take a break." Once you've set a boundary, follow through with appropriate consequences. This helps them understand that their actions have consequences and that you mean what you say. Remember, consistency is key. It can be tempting to give in when they're throwing a tantrum, but doing so sends the message that boundaries are flexible, which can lead to more tantrums in the long run. Setting boundaries isn't about being mean or controlling. It's about providing structure and guidance to help your child thrive. It's about teaching them self-control, responsibility, and respect for themselves and others. One of the things I've learned on this parenting journey is that toddlers crave independence. They want to feel like they have some control over their world, which is perfectly normal. That's where offering choices comes in. Giving your toddler limited choices can help prevent power struggles and empower them to feel like they have a say. Instead of dictating every little thing, try offering two acceptable options. For example, instead of saying, "Put on your shoes," try, "Do you want to wear your red shoes or your blue shoes?" Even small choices, like what to wear or what to eat for a snack, can make a big difference. It gives them a sense of ownership and helps them feel like they're part of the decision-making process. Just be sure the choices you offer are ones you're comfortable with. Don't offer a choice if there isn't one. Offering choices isn't about giving in. It's about finding ways to give them a sense of autonomy within appropriate boundaries. It's about teaching them that their voice matters and that they can make decisions for themselves. Sometimes, the reason behind those meltdowns is as simple as a rumbling tummy or a tired little body. When our little ones are hungry, tired, or thirsty, it can be hard for them to regulate their emotions. Think about it. We've all been there, right? Hangry is a real thing, even for adults. So try to stay one step ahead of those basic needs. Offer healthy snacks throughout the day, ensure they're getting enough sleep, and keep them hydrated. Having a consistent routine can work wonders in preventing tantrums related to basic needs. Try to establish predictable meal times, nap times, and bedtimes. This helps regulate their body clock and sets expectations for the day. Remember, a well-fed, well-rested, and hydrated toddler is much more likely to handle challenges with grace and resilience. Consistency is key when it comes to parenting, especially during those toddler years. Kids thrive on predictability and routine. It helps them feel safe, secure, and understand what to expect. When you're consistent with your responses and routines, it helps your toddler feel like they're on solid ground. They know what to expect, which can reduce anxiety and tantrums. This doesn't mean you have to be rigid or inflexible, but it does mean trying to maintain a certain level of predictability in their daily lives. Consistency also applies to discipline. If you have a rule against jumping on the furniture, enforce it every single time, not just when it's convenient. Remember, toddlers are constantly testing boundaries to see what they can get away with. By being consistent, you're showing them that you're reliable, trustworthy, and that the rules don't change based on their mood or the day of the week. Just like us, toddlers experience a wide range of emotions, and it's our job to help them navigate those big feelings in healthy ways. Teaching coping skills is like giving them a toolbox full of strategies to manage their emotions and handle challenges. Start by modeling those coping skills yourself. When you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed, verbalize what you're doing to calm down. "Mommy is feeling a little frustrated right now, so I'm going to take a few deep breaths." You can also teach them simple breathing exercises, like pretending to smell a flower and then blowing out the candles on a cake. Other coping strategies include things like squeezing a stress ball, listening to calming music, or taking a break in a quiet space. Remember, it takes time and practice for toddlers to learn and master these skills. Be patient, encouraging, and celebrate their successes along the way. All right, the tantrum has passed, everyone's calmed down, and you're probably ready to forget it ever happened. But hold on a second. There's valuable learning to be had in those post-tantrum moments. Once your child is in a calm and receptive state, sit down with them and talk about what happened. Use simple language and avoid shame or blame. You can say something like, "Remember when you were feeling upset because you wanted the toy? Let's talk about what we can do differently next time." Help them identify their triggers and explore alternative ways to express their feelings. For example, you can teach them to use their words like, "I'm frustrated," or "I need a break," instead of resorting to physical outbursts. Remember, these conversations aren't about lecturing or punishing, they're about teaching valuable life lessons about emotional regulation, communication, and problem solving. Dear parents, we've covered a lot of ground today. Remember, parenting is a journey, not a destination. There will be bumps in the road, it's inevitable. But with each challenge, we grow, we learn, and we become stronger parents. If you found these tips helpful, be sure to subscribe to Daily Dose of Parenting for more insightful videos on navigating the ups and downs of parenthood. We're here to support you every step of the way. And remember, you've got this. Until next time, take care of those little ones and yourselves.